Happy Thursday, friends. Again, I want to be upfront and say that I'm filming this ahead. Welcome to Hands of Provision. This is Mary, and I am going to be saving for my birthday sinking fund. Today, I have 17 people I buy birthday gifts for, and that's quite a significant portion of my budget for the year. So we've got to get ahead. But before we do that, we're going to do our dailies and catch up with Norelli's Budget's Dreams Do Come True. Thank you for coming here today and spending some time with me. I know that you can do a lot of things with your time, so I really appreciate it. The reason I did want you also to know that I'm doing this ahead is I haven't forgot the daily playlist. I have been doing it, but because I filmed ahead of time, I don't have it listed. I will have it caught up by the end of the week and let you know whose playlist I was able to do. Please do put your name in the comments and let me know if you need it so that I can bless you this week. Okay, so we're going to do our dailies. Loving our dailies so much. It's something I started doing like 2 years ago, but in a different way. And I found that it really helped keep me focused on saving and not spending. So this is one for my coffee. This is the daily edition. This keeps me focused on my top 3 goals for the year: retirement, month ahead, and debt payoff. So what I do is I roll a left, right, center die, and every time I feel like I miss that with this particular die, I think it must be slightly bigger than the others. I don't know. Okay, right. Haven't had right in a while, so that's nice. And right is for debt payoff. So that's going to go in my debt payoff envelope. And now we roll a D4 to see how much. And I never can see those. $2 going into debt payoff. Okay, let's add that from the daily addition fund. 1 and 2. I sure hope this week has gone well for everyone. I know it's turned cold on us here in Kentucky. And definitely said that winter is not quite done. Okay, not counting that until the end of this week, when it's the end of the month, and we get to see how much we get to put down on our principal payment at the 1st of March. What am I doing? Now I need to do the second half of my daily edition, and that is roll for your savings. This challenge is by Anna Banana Budgets, and we roll a colored die, and it's yellow, and it tells us what kind of die we were going to roll. And there is our D3, and the number is 2 today. All right, so from roll for your savings goals, we need to take 2 and put it into debt payoff. That is fattening up very nicely. It's a lot of ones though, that's why. Okay, so now that is our daily additions, but we still have our 90 days locked in, finishing up. So this is from Income Babes, and it started in December, and we are doing our final push through to get through February. All I have left are 2 D4s on this bonus card. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then we will count it. That's a 1 on Saturday, last day. So that is 3 going into 2, and the 3 going into the saved folder. I'm holding it like this so it doesn't smear on me like it did last time. All right, guys, that's done. It's Thursday. 90 days locked in is done. We're going to count it on Saturday and see how much is going to go into our month ahead snowball next week. I'm excited. Okay, so let us get caught up in Norelli budget. This is Norelli's Budget's Dreams Do Come True. She gives this out for free on her coffee, and she rolls on Tuesdays and Thursdays with $5 to put $1 into 5 envelopes or wherever the die might double up. I'm always like a week behind. This is from 217 and 219. So since I do it after her, that is to be expected. So I'm just going to add the money in. And so what I do is I get to pick your own categories. And so of course they match my goals, my top 3, and then 3 of the ones, my top sinking funds, or I can rotate them, but usually it's Christmas, vacation, and birthdays. Those are usually the ones that are going to cost me the most through the year. If I don't get ready for them, I'm in trouble. Okay, so that's 2 again. 2 got 2. That's good because that is month ahead. And then on the 19th, 2 got another one. And then 4, which is Christmas. And then 2 got another one, which is my lovely month ahead. I'm not sure when I'm going to pull these out, whether I'm going to let it go all year, which is a possibility. Might be fun to do that. I haven't decided yet. So 6 is for vacation and 5 is for birthdays. And that's what we're doing today. I haven't filmed my birthday savings. This is the first time doing that. And I also have a new challenge that I'm doing that I've never played for birthdays as well. So it's this duck, yeah, let's save this moolah. And it's by Savings Creation Co. I'm really into ducks right now, and especially when I thought about my grandkids, even my kids, they kind of give me that feel, right? As a mom, no matter how old they are. And then, of course, my grandkids. So I saw this. I thought that's perfect to do for birthdays. And so what I do for birthdays is I save like 6 months, and then I save the next 6 months. So I'm trying to I got ahead the first 6 months so that I'm always prepared. And then for my tracker, because you guys know I love trackers and I have to visually see where I am, so I'm not caught off guard. And so I got this great, beautiful mauve binder from Missy Money, as well as this dashboard and the candle and the name, the word. And I just loved how clean and beautiful that was. So I just came up with these right now, right before I filmed. I printed these off. I love candles. That is something I do love. And I love the simplicity of the solitary candle. So I came up with this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, but so these are my ones that have already had a birthday. And then I have that one funded, 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 that funded. And so I'm up to August of this year to get the rest of these funded for the year. And then I just keep rolling ahead. So I'm always 6 months ahead on birthdays. And by the way, this is prop money because I do keep my money for the birthdays in the bank because I usually purchase stuff online for the birthdays. So, but this is just my visual to help me know. So whatever is in the bank is reflected in here. I do have the YNAB app, and that also helps me know how much is in that envelope, as well as the Ally savings, high yield savings, that has the different envelopes that you can make. So to fund this, I thought, like I said, that I wanted to use this duck challenge when I saw it. Did get some extra money this week, finished a challenge in the Spring into Savings, our minis. and I have $50 to bring. I'm not sure how far this will go because like I said, never played any of these challenges, so we're going to see together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. And then this was a savings of 42, so it almost doubles what I have. Yes, that's so nice. I have a 20. Let's see if I can make change for that, though. And a 10, that's 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42. So 42 and 50, I have $92. And I'll have to see, I'm probably going to have to make change for those larger bills. We'll see how these challenges goes. They may actually be biggies. So she gives you a sinking fund progress log. I'm doing the same fund for all of this, so I don't know if I'll need to use that. So this first section is therapy, duck therapy. Well, we tried everything else. So I thought that was funny. So we are going to roll a D4 to see what our mood is. And then we roll a D6 to and save that amount. And then of course we'll start at the top. And then they have multipliers and additions in there. Okay, so our mood today is anger. Okay, so I'm angry today, guys. I'm not sure why, but apparently I'm angry. And we're rolling a D6. And it's 5. So that's a 10. So right away, I get to use that 10. So I don't need to make change. And I think we're just going to stop on that. I looked at these ahead, and they do look like they're going to be expensive ones. So I might not get very far. I might have to use a little clip and keep track of where we ended each time. And I only get to play this like once a month. Because I save about $50 a month plus whatever comes in through those other challenges. Okay, this is section 2. It's don't get your feathers ruffled. We're going to roll 2 D6s and use the total. Okay, this is shut the box basically. Okay, I know how to play this one. Let's see how we do with this. This can get expensive. We may have to do it the low income way. So we have a 10. Now, she says that if you want to make it spicy, if one of the numbers you're unable to cross off is pink, then you have to double it. Well, I'm not sure. Money won't go very far if I keep doing that. 7 and 9. Okay, 5 and 4. Well, I could have done 6 and 3. Should have done 6 and 3. 5. Yep. Oh, 2 and 3. Oh boy, 6 and 8. I think we're going to be doing this the low income way. That's 9. So we are going to add the 14 together, 1 and 4, and we're going to save 5. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. Because I do want to play some more of these. I want to see how these go. I don't want to get out of money so quickly. Okay, so this one is Bang Duck Hunt. And basically, you get to pick the dice of your choice. Now, yikes. You know what I might do? I might do a D20, and if it's too high, since I have a 20 today, and I'm not always going to have a 20, do I have a D20 out? I don't. Okay, so I got a nice, lovely pink birthday D20, and it's a 12. So we're going to mark this D20 out and save 12. I was actually hoping to get a 20 and use that 20 up and not have to try to go get change. Yeah, that's silly of me. Okay. And section 4. I think I'm going to like this, guys. This is so cute. It really is. Whack the code. And this one, we're going to roll a D12. There's my D12. 4 times and write down your 4 numbers for each match to the vault numbers, which is 2, 6, and 11. You pay the number of matches or add the actual denominations of the numbers you matched. We'll pay the number of matches. No matches pay $10. Keep rolling until you crack the vault and reach your savings goals. We're just going to do it one at a time. We got a 4, which does not match. So we pay the number of matches. 6, that does match. And 10. I don't know if you guys watched my Sunday video, but I actually cracked the code and end order 621. I put the odds up of on that video of it happening. I just couldn't believe it happened. It really freaked me out. All right, so we have 2 matches there, so we just saved $2 because I'm going to do it the low income way. I want to get through these. I want to enjoy each one. I don't want to have to just play one page until I'm done. I want to have fun with them all. Oh, this is so pretty. Duckling flower patch. So it looks like the highest number here is 9. I don't have a D9. I'm going to do the D10. And if it lands on the 10, we just roll again. It's a 6. Okay. I'm going to find a 6. And this is where we're going to start. Everything has to begin somewhere, right? So this is our beginning flower. Starting to save for birthdays. Again. Continuing to save, I should say, because I have been saving, but this is a new challenge. So 6. No, this is 5. Duckling flower patch. I made the it didn't come with the inserts. I made them up on Canva, Savings Creation Co. I hope that's okay with you. Happy to give them to you if you want to give them out to anybody else who wants them. All right, so first we have to decide what our icons are. I think we'll use a D4. And that's 1. And that's 1. Well, I guess it knows that I want to keep it cheap, doesn't it? 2 for the beach ball. And how much are the coconuts? 2. All right, well, 1, 1, 2, 2. That'll be work fine. We're going to roll 2 6s. They're both red. The one with the white's going to be on top, and the one with the black numbers are on the side. So let's see. White is 6 and 1. 6 and 1 is 2. I want a bright color. I want a bright color. I just felt like coloring a little bit. I just did. All right, so we've got 2 going into Duck Off to Paradise. Love that. And then the section 7. How many sections are there? 8. Okay. Whack Through the Years is section 7. I'm thinking I roll a D4 and see which one we're going to write off. 1. All right. 1. 1, 1. I think I'll roll again. And we got 1 again. So that's 2. Okay. 2 going into Quack Through the Years. And this isn't digital money, but once I'm done, it goes into the bank and I buy gifts. Did more, we usually have to drop ship them since a large part of my family don't live close to me. So this is Detective Duck and the Hidden Words, and we have to decide what each letter is worth. I'm going to do, I don't want coins. So what we're going to do is say 50 cents a letter, but if we're going to round up or down. accordingly so that we have an even number. Okay, so I see quack right away. What about you? Quack. And we'll just check that one off. And that is 250. So we're going to round up to 3 for Detective Duck and the hidden words. There it is. And then we've got to play in all of them. So we get to go back to the beginning and see what we can get through now. All right, I have that 20 that I'm going to have to make change for here in a little bit, I'm sure. Okay, let's get to, oh, it does come with, no, I think I got this off of Kimmy's budgets. Yeah, for an IOU. No big deal, just pay it. I like that, it was so cute. Okay, let's see, we got to see what are, we were angry before, what are we now? We're still angry. We're still angry, guys. Okay, and how much are we going to pay for that anger? 1. Huh. So what do you do when there is no multiplier? Do you just pay the 1? I guess so. Okay. 1 it is. Okay. Might get to get through this a couple times. As I say that, I come up on shut the box, and we all know what that can do to us. Okay, 10, 9, and a 1. I think I did that last time. Okay, 5. I think I'm just going to do the 5. I've never done that before. I've always just done 2 numbers, but I want to see. And 5 again. Glad I did that. Well, glad there was 2 ways to make 5. This is going to be a biggie. 10. Yeah. 6 and a 4. That leaves the 7 and the 8. And 4. Okay. So I have 15. 1 and 5 is 6. Okay. So 6 going into, don't get your feathers ruffled. Okay, so that's 11 there. It's not going to give me change for 20. I don't think I'm going to have enough, and since I just started out in any of these to make change for the 20. Okay. Well, since we still have the 20, I'm going to knock off one or more of the D20s, guys. It's my chance. Okay, 16. All right, so that is 16. So I could take 4 back if there were 4. How many ones do I have? 3. Okay. This is crazy. Hold on for a minute. I'm just going to make change and not make it so hard. Okay, so 12 and 16 is 28. So I'm just going to do 25, 26, 27, and 28. There you go, guys. More than one way to skin a cat. Is that the saying? Not a very nice saying, but okay. $28 in this section. This is going to be a biggie, but I'm knocking out the big ones. Are there? Yeah, there are more D20s. Okay, yep. It's going to be a biggie one. Quack the code again. We get to roll a D12 4 times. So that's 4. Started with 4 last time too. And 3. And 11. And it's 2611 is the code. And a 3. So I only matched 1. So we only put in $1 into quack the code. Okay. Okay, and duckling flower patch. Okay, I said D9 was the highest, didn't I? So we're going to do the D10. And we get an 8. And we're going to pay up our 8 before. Okay, let's see if I had any change. So once again, no. An 8 and 6 is 14. Can I make 14 any other way? No, one way or another, I was going to have to make change today, wasn't I? Okay, so let me do the 8 before I forget to color it. Let me relax myself and color this. You guys like coloring? Do you find it relaxing or not? Okay, so I need to make change. One moment. Okay, exchange the 5 for 4 ones, and I said 14, didn't I? Okay, so we have $14 now in our duckling flower patch. Sorry guys if I'm low energy today. I'm still getting over that sinus infection, and I can feel it. Okay, we get to roll 2 6s, and again, the one with the white dots top and side are the black dots. Okay, so 4 and 5. So right now, because we're just starting, the field is right open. Okay, so that is $4 again going. Okay, yeah, I just did that. Just a minute, and let me fix this or I will forget. So $4, 4 and 2 is 6. We'll just take one of those 5s, and then I will go and get that cap. I probably shouldn't have tried to film so much today, but I had the time, and when you work a 60-hour full-time job and then another job, it's sometimes hard to find the time. And I love this so much. I love all the friends I'm making here online, and so here I am. And like I said, please forgive the lack of energy. One. This one is just wanting to fill all up the ones first. I'm going to do another one. Okay, good. We got a 4. Should I do another color? I think I should. I'm going to do the 4. So 4 and 1 means 5 going in to section 7. So it has $7. We're getting a good start to our birthday challenge, guys. I like that. And it's so bright and colorful. This is gorgeous. Okay, so now we get to find, and I think I'll go ahead and use another color. We get to find another word, and I saw one, but I don't see it on the list. I see feather. Is it on the list? Yes. F-E-A. Can you see this, guys? I hope so. T-H-E and R. And that's how many letters? 7 letters. So that's $3.50. We roll up, and that's the 4. Okay. So we now have 7, so we'll keep 2. Take a 5. So all we have left is 5. So no one likes an IOU. So what is that very first one? That very first one. I think what we're going to do is go to the flower power, because you can choose, yeah. Because that with a D6 you roll. Okay, nope. I think we're going to do the flower power. It's a nice catch-all for right now while there's so many available. And we will put our remaining $5 in here. And I'm going to grab a pretty purple. These have to be all different colors, don't they? The flower patch has to be that way. I think this is going to look so pretty when it's done. It already does. This is a very colorful challenge, which is fitting for birthday. So this is section 5. We'll add this in. Now, that'll give us some good ones to make change with in the future. Okay, guys, we are done with our birthday savings. Duck, yeah, save this moolah. Savings Creation Co. Thank you so much for creating this. This is gorgeous. It's really going to be fun to save for my children and my grandchildren and my family's birthdays. Thank you for spending Thursday with me, friend, and for being patient with my lack of energy, so to speak. I do appreciate your company, and every single one of you that have subscribed has been such a blessing to me. Thank you. God bless.